Hi, Assalamualaikum and greetings to all. Once again, here we are with the video lecture slides, and this is video lecture slides week 6. So today we are going to look at a new major religion that we are going to explore, and we are going to look at the history as well as the belief system of Judaism. So let's begin. Basically, at the end of this video lecture slides, all of you should be able to organize major religions of the world through the study of history and worldview effectively. And this is our course learning outcome 1. As I said, history and the belief system of Judaism. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, the history of Judaism must not be separated from the history of the people themselves, the Jews themselves. And the early part of the story was actually told in the Hebrew Bible or the Old Testament. Basically, the people of this nation, or the Jewish people, basically, they had a very difficult life, or they had a very difficult beginning. And because of that, their values and principles later on, when we learn about them, you realize that it's very much the hardship that they have actually encountered have very much contributed to how they have this understanding of their principles as well as the values. So basically, the history cannot be separated from the people themselves. And then if you talk about the one that we use in order to understand any particular religion, we will look at actually who, where, and then when and how. So as we mentioned earlier on, the Jewish history started with the people themselves, the history of the Jews in terms of their religion and culture, and this actually developed and interacted with other people around them, other peoples, meaning different tribes, religions and culture. And in terms of when, although Judaism has as a religion first appears in Greek records during the Hellenistic period, 323 BCE to 31 BCE. The earliest mention of Israel is inscribed or stated or documented on the Mernepath stele dated 1213 to 1203 BCE. Ladies and gentlemen, to make it simpler for all of you, when we talk about when the Judaism started, you can just say the third oldest religion in the world. You don't have to remember 323 BCE, 31 BCE, or 1213 to 1203 BCE. So to make it simpler, just say the third oldest religion in the world. So the history itself, going back at least as far as C. 105,000. Okay, 1500 BCE, 1500,000 BCE, 1500 BCE. Now some of you may ask, what's the meaning of BCE? Ladies and gentlemen, it's you to find out and tell me in our physical class after this. Fair? Okay. Next, so we know the when, the third oldest region, or it has actually emerged or started 1500 BCE. And another thing about the history, Judaism itself is a religion tradition with origins dating back nearly 4,000 years, rooted in the ancient Near Eastern region of Canaan, which is now Israel and Palestinian territories. So we have basically several key movements. Key movements mean group of people who actually talk and discuss and practice Judaism. So we have Orthodox or traditional Judaism. We have Talmudic in belief and practices. This is the Orthodox or traditional Judaism. And then we have Hasidism, who actually believe in mystic. So basically they are a mystical movement. And then we have progressive Judaism. This is a very liberal and very reform kind of movement. And then we have conservative Judaism. basically predominantly American people. So ladies and gentlemen, we are still trying to figure out the who, the where, and the how. Okay, before we go to the belief system is very simple. Jewish people believe in one single God. So that's it. In comparison to Hinduism and Buddhism, Hinduism we have 4: Atman, Dharma, Karma, Moksha. Buddhism we have 3. We have Sila, Samadhi, and Prajna. For Judaism we only have one single God. And we will go back to the history of Judaism because we need to figure out the other 3 components, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back here. So this is the time, the when, 1500 BCE, or also known as the 3rd oldest religion in the world. In terms of who we have to contribute this to Moses, or in Malay, Nabi Musa. So Moses. So that's the name that you have to remember, Moses. And then in terms of where, so where you will find similarities also with Christianity as well as Islam. So where for Judaism is in the Arab state. And last but not least, how. So there's one Bible or book, sacred book for the Jewish people. The name is, anybody knows? Okay, I'm sure that you can tell me, but I cannot hear you. So basically the name, or how, the name of the sacred book would be Torah. So very importantly for you to understand this. So let's recap, ladies and gentlemen. Let's recap what we have actually encountered or learned in this video lecture slides week 6. If you talk about the history, the religion itself for Judaism is very much related to Jewish people as cultures themselves. So that's number 1. Number 2, basically if you talk about what, they have one God, they believe in one God. And then how, Torah is the name of the book, sacred book, or the Bible for the Jewish people. Number 3, when is the 3rd oldest religion in the world, or 1500 BCE. And then where is the Arab world, and who is Moses or Nabi Musa. And in terms of the belief system itself, Jewish people, they believe in one single God. So the belief system is very simple, very straightforward, one single God. So their devotion just focus on this, upholding one single God. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that's it, a history of Judaism, the belief system for the Jewish people. And should there be any questions, if you're not sure of anything, you can always email me, or you can WhatsApp me personally, or you can WhatsApp in our WhatsApp group. Or alternatively, you can ask during our physical classes. With that, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, and greetings to all once again, and I will see you soon.